and streaming live all across America. This is HomeTalk USA with Michael King. Join us as we discuss topics pertaining to your home with industry-leading experts. Hosted by Michael King, a licensed general contractor with more than 30 years of experience in home improvements and author of Contracting with the King. This hour is brought to you by HomeTalk.expert. Do you have questions about your next home improvement project or home repairs? Now you can chat with verified home repair and home improvement experts in just minutes. Get the help you need with HomeTalk.expert. That's HomeTalk.expert. We invite you to listen at HomeTalkUSA.com, one of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like HomeTalk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, HomeTalk.expert proudly presents the #1 home improvement radio program in the country with the man from the Bayou Land. Your host, the Cajun Contractor, Michael King.
Welcome, America. That's right. As I told you last week, we're going to dedicate all 3 hours to all the great inventors. This is Let's Make America Great Special. That's what we're going to do today. For 3 hours, we're going to talk to entrepreneurs, inventors. We're going to talk to how to basically, if you have an idea and you're trying to get it to market, well, this is the 3 hours you want to stay tuned to the show. And what else to do it but my co-host of the Invent America show that you can actually listen to that at the second hour. The inventor lady herself, Miss Rita Crompton. She's right here. Miss Rita, how you doing?
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing fine. You know, a couple of weeks ago when I brought this to you, everybody thought I was crazy because I said, you know, we don't want to steal that political slogan from 45th president. But hey, I said, let's make America great special. Let's talk to. I'm excited, and let's do a special and to all these great inventors and entrepreneurs that basically bring us the products and services that make our life better.
That's absolutely the truth, Michael. You know, you've been doing this show for a long time, and it always amazes me how often I go back and look, and you had inventors on who were getting into the marketplace for years. And, you know, America is great because we have inventors who come up with new products. I mean, America invents, and that's why we have a show called Invent America. And it's hard, you know, and there's a lot of black holes out there. And so for our inventors, we are the ones who give them now the good guidance, and they're the ones that bring us the products. I mean, it's a wonderful thing that you have put together, your family that you've put together, and you bring all of the American inventors into your family. Thank you.
Well, I tell you, and that's what we're going to try to do because it's so important that we bring product and services and manufacturing and to the U.S. Let's bring everything back here. If we could try to produce it here in America. That's what we want to do. And because, you know, Rita, we don't counterfeit things. We invent things, and that's what we do here. And I'm so excited. And tell us about the Invent America show that people can tune in at our second hour. It's part of the HomeTalk USA radio family where we actually dedicate that whole hour to inventors. And it's, you know, we're getting so many compliments because it's the technologies of the future. Some of this stuff is 10, 15 years ahead of itself. So we're introducing it now that where our audience can say, hey, we got this coming up the pike. Does that make sense?
Oh, it does. It's so funny because, you know, when I first started doing this 15 years ago, I would always, you know, I'd get inventors that had brand new products and we were trying to get them into the marketplace. And so my family always got these new inventions for Christmas. And my son-in-law, he was just like, you know, oh, that is so weird. And then he got the first round of that first year I was doing things. He goes, oh, my God, this is so cool. What are we getting this year? And so it was so funny because when I go to their house now, I see some of these products that they've still got around the house. And the one lady was going and she was taking a new job, so she sold out. They bought her entire inventory so that they could take it into the mill and give it to all of their workers. And it was just so funny to watch how my family and my friends have come along and said, oh, do you have any of this? And, oh, do you have any of that? And where can I get this? So the whole inventing process that we have learned to go through has been a wonderful trip for family, friends, colleagues, all the people that we have gotten to know over the years. And I am sure you've got things around your house that were from your early clients.
Yep, that's right. I could tell you one right now. In Bond Products, the carpet binding came on this show. Now they're huge, and companies like that. It's so important that we give them this exposure. And of course, we don't want these entrepreneurs to go bankrupt before they have a chance to get their product to market. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to guess, you can be in a financial hurt before your product even gets to on the shelves.
Oh, that's for sure. And today we're talking about the way you brand a product. Well, that is one of the big financial killers. Apple paid a lot of money to teach us that an apple is something that you play with instead of something you eat. And most inventors don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. Well, tell us
and
about
so
our
we've
three
got to
guests
be
today.
more strategic.
Tell us about our three guests today. Who we have?
Our three guests, Ken Overgaard, he's got a product called Plunge Sleeve. And then we've got Dannielle Christiansen. She has got diaper extenders. And these names are all just so on target. Because I always tell people, it's like, what would you Google to find you? And I did not know these guys when they picked their names, but I'm sure that they were reading my mind. And then our industry expert is David Streen. He has got Wedge Light and Edgy Tools. And again, fascinating names for the products that he picked because he understands, you've got to have a way to get people to find you. And so we've got to be using our words wisely when we go out on social media.
Well, we're talking to the inventor lady herself, Rita Crompton. We're talking, this is our Make America Great special that we're doing, where we're going to be dedicating all 3 hours to inventors. And you can tune in to me and Rita at the top of the hour on the Genesis Communication Radio Network, where we dedicate to the Invent America show. It's part of the HomeTalkUSA radio family. And I got some texts last week because, as you know, HomeTalk is, we started off as a home improvement show, but we're really more than a home improvement show. We discover what we discuss, not discover. Yeah, well, you could say we discover, but we discuss all the issues that have to do with the home. So if it has to do with the home, we cover it here on Home Talk. So we're more than a home improvement show. So if it has to do with the home, we're going to talk about it right here.
Yep, that's exactly what we do. And so many of our inventors are all over the home. They're in every room of the home, the bathroom, the kitchen, the garage, the backyard, the toy box. And so the new show that we're going to ASD Market Week in March is a wonderful expansion of the categories that we used to cover. Now it gives us everything for our inventors. So you've got a kitchen gadget out there. You've got a new toy, pet product, tool, electrical, new hammer. We've got a gentleman going who's got a new hammer. It's wonderful. Join us and reach out to us because we're looking for now our team to go.
All right, that's right. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the show. It's a new show you're going to, and that's going to be in Las Vegas. We're going to get all the instructions, and I'm excited. We're going to bring the show there, and then I'm going to pop over there to the National Hardware Show in that same week, the week after. So I think I'm going to be in Las Vegas for about a month. So I hope they don't throw me out of there. But all right, Rita, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk to inventor Ken Overgaard. I'm here. This is HomeTalk USA right here on the Home Improvement Broadcasting Network. This is our Let's Make America Great special. We're glad you're tuning in. Stay tuned. So we've got a long way to go. 3 hours of uninterrupted education information right here on the Genesis Communication Radio Network at GCNlive.com. I'm the Cajun man alone with the inventor lady. We're going to be right back. Yahoo!
Welcome back to Home Talk USA with Michael King. Do you have questions about your next home improvement project or home repairs? Now you can chat with verified home repair and home improvement experts in just minutes. Get the help you need with HomeTalk.expert. That's HomeTalk.expert. We invite you to visit us at HomeTalkUSA.com, one of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like HomeTalk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, back to the #1 home improvement radio program in the country with the man from the Bayou Land, your host, the Cajun Contractor, Michael King.
This is Rita Crompton with Invent America, and we are talking today about branding. How do you pick out a name that actually leads to a brand for your product? And our next guest is Dannielle Christiansen. Dannielle invented diaper extenders, or more officially known as Danny's diaper extenders. Dannielle, thanks so much for being with us today. Tell everybody, what is diaper extenders?
Diaper extenders, for the most clear way that I can put it, is an absorbent extender pad that attaches to the back of a baby's diaper to catch those dreaded up-the-back diaper blowouts.
And, considering the fact that we just talked about plungers in our last segment, this is kind of, appropriate for extending our conversation. And in a funny way, because I have, a grandson who is notorious for that kind of problem, and his mother is waiting to get her hands on these. So the name, though, is what we're focused on today. And so how did you come up with the name? Because like I said before, I always tell people, what would you Google to find you? And this is perfect. You get an A+ for naming your product. So tell us how you came up with it.
I've kind of run away with this market because there's not very many other competitors out there. And so I wanted the product to have a very concise description of it in the name so that you can't really mistake it for something else. So if you're ever looking for something that would extend the absorbency of your diaper, you might call it on your own to Google it as a diaper extender. And if you think of a diaper extender, there's not a whole lot that you would imagine that it could be besides something that would extend off the back of a diaper. And so I picked the name so that it could very accurately describe what the product does.
It's very good. It really is, because you're right. That's what somebody would want to Google to find you. And so how long have you been working on this? Share with our listeners now, because, when we're getting to name a product, you've gone through a lot of the different stages. So tell everybody kind of some of your backstory.
My daughter, she used to blow out of her diaper all the time, and she was my firstborn. She was born in 2018, and so I kind of invented this product to solve the problem for myself with her. And by the time my son was born, that idea was kind of past, right, because the need for it was gone. But when my son was born, he, too, was a baby that blew out of his diaper, and I said, you know what, I think this idea found me. I need to take it somewhere. And so I started researching how to get a patent, what steps I would need to take to bring a product to market, and then just slowly but surely have been kind of chugging along, found some distributors or manufacturers overseas that could kind of help me out with this process. But at first, I really kind of made them all on my own, and that was a lot of work. So,
yes, for sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, kudos to you for making your own. Are they for sale?
Yes. So the biggest way that I'm selling them right now is over Amazon and Etsy.
All right, give us those addresses, please. What are your website, and then go again with the other places where people can buy them.
Yeah, so on my website, very simple, diaperextenders.com. I also have a Facebook page that you can find by looking up Diaper Extenders, Instagram Diaper Extenders. And then if you were to type into Amazon, you would put Danny's Diaper Extenders, and that listing will pop right up for you. The same with Etsy.
Excellent. And we will get all that posted on our website so that, mothers and fathers and grandparents out there who don't want to deal with the explosion can be able to get their hands on your product. I think it's just wonderful, good for you. And I'm looking forward to having you at ASD Market Week as well, because I think this will be a really good show for you to be able to get out there and show off. And so what is your ultimate goal then? Are you looking for licensing, or do you want to be in only startup mode?
I would love to do the licensing route. I think that Diaper Extenders can go really far, and possibly releasing that to someone else could I could see it going its full potential. I love the idea of licensing. In the meantime, I've really just been trying to get it out there. People don't know it exists. I'm constantly hearing, I wish if this was something that when my son was born, like I would have loved to use this, I would have needed this. People don't know it exists, so just getting my product out there so that people can see it is really my biggest effort right now.
Well, that's wonderful. And like I said, we'll do some video with you. We'll get it posted out there so that you're streaming on all of our platforms. We'll get your website and all your social media up there. And in the meantime, you're doing a wonderful job. So thank you so much for being with us today. And we want to thank our Genesis. Thank you so much. We want to thank our Genesis Communication Network for giving us a home. And if you are an inventor and you've got some ideas, you want to check out inventorlady.com. There's the Inventor's Galaxy Guide that walks you through the early steps. And if you want to listen to some of our other topics that we have got out there, inventamerica.info is a great place to go to be able to find some of those other episodes. And I've had inventors tell me that they pick the topic that's relevant to them at any given moment, and they go through the list, find those topics for where they currently are in the process. And then they listen to them and get the answers that they need. So please, the data is out there. The information is out there. We do the Inventors Roundtable. So you can find the information you need if you are trying to invent a new product and get it out there into the marketplace. Join us. And join us on the radio, too, because it's amazing how fast a Monday rolls around, and we are always looking for inventors to join us. Thank you so much, and we have got another segment coming up with David Stream from Wedgelight. He has got more than 100 different products that he has named and taken to market. Stick with us.